Dear loved ones, we are known to you as Metatron. We are not one archangel or one male figure. We are an energetic field, the energetic field of divine light. We work with you in this field of earth, as the earth is so very fragmented. And we are working with you to yet again create oneness from all of these fragments. We are working with you to help you ground and become centered now, centered in this life, in your body, on this earth, as you are going through these dynamic shifts together with your earth and together with all of the people now recognizing and understanding their freedom. So as your planet now is working through these very, very powerful energetic shifts, it is easy for one to literally be overwhelmed by this high frequency, to be overwhelmed by the shifts, to be overwhelmed by their own, let us say, abilities. So we work with you in grounding the energy, in grounding you. Just because the world is moving fast, just because there are these dynamic leaps, exponential growth in all areas, does not mean, dear loved ones, that you must run faster. We see so many people like the mice in the little spinning wheel, running faster, running faster, running faster, trying to keep up, tweet, all of this technology, all of this information, all of this activity. But dear loved ones, please understand that activity is not necessary. That in fact nothing is necessary, nor activity, nor communication, no nothing. What is important, dear loved ones, is that you deepen into yourselves, recognizing that you are divine light, recognizing that you are powerful beings of divine light. And we ask that you integrate all of the aspects of yourself now, allowing for full and complete connection. Know that your bodies are going through these tremendous energetic shifts now, adapting to the frequencies of the earth, as literally the megahertz level of earth is increasing. As this earth is increasing in her, let us call her heartbeat, from 8 megahertz, which it was maybe 100 years ago, now up around 12 something, according to your scientific technologies. Each and every one of you is literally shifting your frequency. Your frequency is literally changing the rate of your vibration. So as you are shifting, your nervous systems, your physical bodies, all aspects of your being are required to change. So it is important that you give space to yourselves, that you allow for resting of the physical body, that you allow for expansion, that all of these so-called ascension symptoms of the physical body, of the emotional body, even of the mind, allow them to simply come, to exist, and to be integrated. Because you, dear loved ones, as a species, human beings, are now going through a dynamic evolution process. Evolution according to what you call your understanding of movement through time and space. Look at your world. Look at the incredible changes you have had in technology and science. It is technology and science that is moving, propelling this world incredibly fast. It's not your politicians, your presidents that are making these decisions. Science, dear loved ones, is propelling human beings forward. And in which direction are you going? What is beside this scientific development? What is concurrent with your technological developments? Is it, I have the bigger bomb and now I will take over your land? I have more weapons than you, now I will simply take over all of your people? Or is it, I have incredible technology to grow enough food to feed every single person in your country? I have enough medical knowledge to heal all of your children. Dear loved ones, as you become this new race, there are many, many potentials for you. Many potentials for you to fulfill. And as you know, there are many, many aspects of yourself, and there are many so-called parallel worlds. So we ask you to now, with your clearest of intentions, to bring all of your heart energy into your technologies, into your developing so-called world, into what we are now calling the new earth, the compassionate earth. Because with all of your advancements, look how many people in this world are using computers. Look how these computers are all linked together. Look how you are all linked together through your cell phones. Never before, as you know the history of Earth, have you been so connected. And what is the value of this connection? What is the value of this technology? And there are many, many people now on your earth that speak about a new being, a new human being. A human being that is, let us say, scientifically augmented, medically, biologically shifted. That perhaps soon, literally, your computers will be implanted, your bodies will be run by some very, very efficient form of nanotechnology, and you will remain alive forever. Is this perhaps your view of a future? We also see another view, a view where you, dear loved ones, begin to recognize that the three-dimensional realm is but one small step for mankind. That you begin to understand the workings of your reality not simply as you know it now, but through a very expanded understanding. And you recognize that you are divine beings of light, that you are able to create reality, you are able to make changes in reality, and you are able literally to create universes with your consciousness. With your consciousness, creating reality. And of course, this is no future statement, this is no prophecy, this is no science fiction novella being presented to you now. This is what is now. You are the creators of your reality. You are the creators of everything in front of your eyes, behind your eyes, to the left and to the right. And as creators now, you are deepening into your spiritual self, into that divine light within you. Because it is the divine light that knows it is creator. It is the divine light within you. That knows itself. So as you go through these tremendous leaps and bounds now, because dear people of Earth, you are absolutely on this precipice now of immense, immense technological change. Remember way back when, where you didn't have cars and you were running around, galloping around on horses? And then the car was invented, and then not so far in the future, dear loved ones, you were jumping on rocket ships. That's quite a jump. Horses to cars to rocket ships. But now comes the greatest jump, and it will be magnificent for mankind to again explore this infinite universe. Look at what you have created. Look at this incredible world that you have created. Imagine that you go and you stand outside in a natural place where there is nothing man-made, simply the land. Some trees, some rocks, some plants, some bushes, some water. These are the raw materials, dear loved ones. And from these very raw materials, you have built and created everything around you. From buildings to rocket ships, to computers, to nanotechnology. Absolutely amazing. And this all comes from your minds. Your minds are absolutely brilliant. And what you are doing now is you are moving from this place of brilliance in 3D, brilliant creation in 3D, brilliant synthesis of raw materials, to become creators in 4D, in 5D, in 6D, in 7D. You are the forerunners. You are those spiritual beings that will maintain this high frequency on planet Earth as you go through these dynamic shifts. You will be holding the energy of this planet in this heart, in the compassionate heart of unconditional love, recognizing that you are divine love, so that humanity is able to make these tremendous shifts, these so-called leaps and bounds, quantum leaps in civilization, while retaining this very powerful spiritual intention. Peace for all of humanity. Freedom for all peoples. Dear loved ones, you are divine light, exquisite divine light. And as we work with you now, you are now feeling this activation of the divine light within you, that you are holding this frequency of divine light. And like a beacon, like a lighthouse, like a very loud broadcasting radio station, you are sending this frequency of divine light out in all directions from your being, so that this vast development of mankind is in alignment with divine light. And as we work with this activation in your physical bodies, your mental bodies, your emotional bodies, every single cell in your body now is lighting up, knowing that it is vital force, that it is divine light. And above and beyond all of your personal missions, your personal goals, your purposes, allow this divine light to always be present. Again, we activate this field, increasing your frequency. At the same time, grounding you and centering you with the heart of the earth, that you are all emanations of the earth field, you are all parts of this earth hologram, so to speak, and you are all grounded and centered deeply to the heart of earth, offering great foundation, great stability. It is through this great stableness, this great foundation, that you are able to expand more and more in this increasing frequency. Bless you. Thank you, we are complete.